What's up, my boys?
Today we're talking about what we think of the Nether update, if it's good or bad. What do you
the
think?
Nether update specifically to Minecraft,
Yes.
not
I didn't know what else you'd be thinking. We are gamers.
true. I'm sorry, but like a lot of things. For the Nether.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. What do you guys think of the Nether?
Well, at the moment, it seems pretty boring. But the only thing
Boring.
we really
Like,
need
the
from
biome
it,
updates are so good.
No,
Biome
no,
updates.
At
the-
the
the
moment,
the Nether at the moment.
Pre-update is a bit boring.
it's pretty boring.
Yeah.
Like, you've really only got
I haven't
2
experimented.
blocks.
I
You really
haven't
only have 2 blocks.
experimented
Nether,
much
quartz.
experimented much with the new update yet, so I haven't really seen the Nether. All I know is that there's like lots of new wood types, 2 more new a lot more possibilities.
I
That's
think
really
with the
all I
new
care
addition-
about.
The main thing I love about this is going to be the new armor set. It looks crisp.
Netherite, yeah.
Yeah.
But is it? I would still prefer diamond.
Netherite is really just trying to get you to be more involved in gold. Because you need gold to make netherite.
But
Yeah,
also
that's the
gold
idea of this
carrots.
update. Gold,
that's the
because
idea.
gold is so obsolete at the moment. They're trying to bring it back into the meta. So they want to use it for bartering, netherite, and all this. Bartering, that's what you do with the pig man. The pigling.
What? I haven't experimented much yet. I only know that there's new blocks and stuff. I haven't checked like any mechanics so far, and now I need help.
So, Kaz, what do you think?
Well, I think with the new addition to the respawn anchor, it's gonna be really great. That means we can literally just live in the Nether. Because if you die, you'll be respawned back at the anchor.
Oh,
It
So
would
you can pretty much
it would
just
be very
live
nice.
in the Nether.
Now, what did you just?
What?
Does respawn it only works in the Nether?
Yeah, it only works in the Nether. It'll
Yeah.
blow up in any other dimension.
Like a bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically a bed, but for the Nether. So, the idea is they want to make the Nether more livable. That's why they're bringing this in, because people are already setting up challenges where they are starting in the Nether and then defeating the Ender Dragon after they get out of the Nether using bartering and because there's also now gold. Gold will now be found in the Nether, which is huge.
Yeah. I think there's still a bit of problem with the biome. How like I've gone through it and it's really cramped.
Wait, what?
Yeah, but that's the idea.
All
Because
the, all the trees
you
just seem to be
you
in the
don't
same
fly.
place.
You don't fly, you're supposed to walk. This is the idea of this new update.
Yeah, I know, but that's the problem. You see, all the trees, because of like the unnatural generation of terrain in the Nether, and plus the addition of trees, it kind of crowds up the area, and it's pretty difficult to travel around and
Yeah,
make
but that's the
ways.
idea. Because the Nether is supposed to be difficult.
But the
Mm.
Nether's
So-
not annoying.
But then there's also the new there's another biome that doesn't have any trees. But that's gonna be
yeah.
like the main source of bone blocks in the world.
What do you guys think about the new mode? Soul sand traveling.
Oh,
That's the fastest
it's
thing
not
I've ever
it's
seen.
not gonna be that effective.
Well,
No, it actually will. Trust me, it's really fast. I've
No,
used it.
yeah, I know
If you
it's,
put
I know it's very
Soul
fast.
Speed 3,
But
yeah.
this is the thing. This is the thing. It only works in the overworld. You can go about 3 times as fast in the Nether with a boat and blue ice.
Yeah, I know.
blue ice is
doing
gonna
the
be
daytime.
rarer to get.
So
It's still a great mode of transportation if you want to stay
in
in
the
the overworld.
overworld, yes. Before you make it to the Nether, well, it's the problem. You need to make it to the Nether to be able to use the transport. But you could already have set up an ice highway in the Nether by the time you set it up.
But wouldn't it be easier? Just you don't have to whip it. You don't even need to carry a boat. Just like walk onto it and then you can just start running.
Yeah, but you don't understand
Why? How could it be
your ability.
What did I get this from? Huh? That's weird. Sure.
things like the feather falling and all that. So
What?
do we
What if you
want
did
that?
this? On your highway, you built in a detection system which will give you XP from a furnace that will help mend up your boots.
That might work, but
Someone just decided to
it
pop
would
up into
slow
my
down the
Discord.
travel even more because you have to
Someone popped
open
up
that
into my
furnace.
Discord and just said,
You have to
"Oh,
open that
interesting. I
furnace
just heard you call
to
the
get the
underworld the
XP.
Nether."
What?
Someone just popped into my Discord DMs and just said, "Interesting. You said you called the underworld the Nether."
We're in a podcast, Johnny.
Yeah, I know we are, but like,
What are you trying to get at?
trying to get
Okay,
someone just
moving on.
popped into
What do you
my
guys think about the Overworld updates? The nerfs of the zero tick farms?
Nerf? You mean the non-existence?
I mean, they're nerfing fishing and just
Okay, fishing aside.
completely getting rid of zero tick farms.
Yep, I'm pissed.
No, I think it's a good update.
Bad. No, it
When
isn't.
you think about it, zero tick farms were really just a glitch.
No, it wasn't.
They were.
Technical zero tick was
Technical
implemented.
design.
No, the zero tick was implemented into the game for special redstone contraptions, but they didn't expect people to make zero tick farms. That's what it was.
Yeah.
So they're removing the zero tick, which it isn't zero tick farms. So things like mass cobblestone generators won't work because the zero tick is included in the is also included in things like TNT tubers. You need that.
Okay.
Things like flying machines. So places like the Slycraft server is just going to stop. Witch farms not going to exist. In this new update, you can't have witch farms basically.
Switch farm?
Most farms this won't work. But I guess
Yeah,
then you
true.
go back to more like the more basic way of Minecraft.
Yeah, but that's the thing about redstone is that redstone is more. It's like electricity. It's supposed to make life easier, not
Designed to
really
make life easier.
limit. Like it isn't limiting. It's supposed to be extending.
Yeah.
And AFK fishing, that's just a joke. That is just a joke.
No,
But I guess
that
there are
is the
ways around it.
No, that's the definitive word for joke.
Well, the way they detect it now is through this thing called open water. So basically, if there's blocks around it, there's water. If you put water around it, but still
No,
like
it has to be a 50
bigger
by 50
size.
block of water.
Yeah, so maybe if you make like a massive like AFK fishing farm, but still having 50 by 50, you could. But that's just like
No.
an overkill. It's not gonna work.
It won't work because
Damn
it
But I
has
guess
to be
it
the
makes it-
ocean. It has to be the
Guess
ocean or a
means
river
when you get
biome
treasure, it'll be more
to
of an
get the
exciting
treasure.
feeling.
It has to be the river or the ocean biome, the original biome to get treasure.
So, even if I have luck on the sea, I still have to be next to an ocean.
you have to see an ocean to get.
Or a book
It is
inventing.
not good. Because this limits.
Oh god,
things.
oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, never mind.
Not
we're
only-
good.
Not only can you not catch fish, fish farms won't work anymore as well. But fish isn't exactly now a viable source of food.
It's the ocean. Wait. This is the
So I
ocean.
guess if you wanted like a reliable source of food, you could make an AFK fishing farm just to collect fish.
Yes, but that's fine. Well, because that's in
Yeah.
the area.
But I guess that makes all the treasures from fishing a bit more rare. And then when you get them, it's like more of an exciting feeling.
Yeah,
Right,
you get
just
all of
say-
that just normally.
Yeah.
So it's mostly just it's making everything rarer in the world. Which is
But then again,
amazing
it
everywhere.
wouldn't make it rarer, it would just make it a harder way to get the objects, which could be an easier way now. Instead of just AFK fishing.
Yeah. It's kind of just ruined things.
No,
Like,
Oh,
no.
no.
no, because they're removing you can't get fishing rods anymore from them. So that was like the idea of AFK fishing in the first place, to get a better fishing rod to then go fishing. But then it kind of spiraled out of control to where we are now.
What?
So I'm saying it's not great. Like they shouldn't have removed it, but they shouldn't have put in so many drops, because that's the problem. Because there's so many drops, people just abuse it to the point where it has to be removed. So
Yeah. I guess that's one downside to it.
Wow, that was
But I mean, like, lacking.
very
There's one thing that the new Nether update right now is lacking, is an update to the Nether Fortress.
Nether Fortress
No.
is
Probably
really
the most
Technically,
bland
no.
generated
No.
object in the whole.
wait, no. Can I just say something?
Oh my god.
They are on their test servers, which people, do things on. They found that they had been working on things like the Jungle Temple, the Sand Temple, the Nether Fortress, Stronghold, and I think maybe the Guardian Temple, because it's just a bit behind.
theoretically wouldn't work with anything.
Yeah, I know, but they want to add in like a conduit. They're thinking of it,
Conduit.
but no, a conduit.
Oh, conduit?
Yeah,
How does that one work?
I know, it's a bit weird, but
Like an
that's sort of
existing
what's going
conduit.
on, and that might just be the next update. So we might not see a cave update for about 3 updates now. So
No, like 2 updates.
no, caves are way behind. There's more things to do. Like
Yeah.
you've got the Nether now. They will most likely be doing the ocean again because it's getting pretty bad.
It's getting old.
Because
They just did the ocean.
yeah, I know, but have you not noticed this? The ocean is creating huge lag. When it loads,
Sure.
it lags. When lots of kelp is broken, it lags. And the problem is, with all the new trenches in it, the gravel is put over it and
Mic
kelp is
off.
on top. If you load that,
Mic on.
your game can crash. That's the problem.
How did that
So they will most likely be trying to fix that.
How would they do a cave update?
I'm getting
What would they add? I guess it's taking them so long. It's really hard to think. What would you add to a cave update that wouldn't make it seem like a mod or like unrealistic?
nothing because everything makes it realistic.
Exactly. What? I don't think there could be too much to like a cave update.
Really.
I think caves in Minecraft are fine the way they are. I think they need an update where they just update all of the generated buildings.
How did that happen?
Especially the Nether Fortress. They only use one block. It's really like bland.
How did that happen?
And I think there needs to be more treasure and loot in them. There's much excitement fighting them except for killing the blazers. Maybe if they had like near where the blaze spawner is like a chest full of like some goodies. Maybe like an ender pearl or something. I think that'd be really good.
Ender pearl? Do you mean
Yeah, like an ender pearl. 'Cause the reason why people go to get the blaze from the blaze spawner is to make eyes of ender. So if you put an ender pearl in a chest as a reward there, that'd help them out.
You mean Ender?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you
I mean,
just
yeah.
put a if you just put like an Ender thing,
Yeah. I think it's gonna be way easier to actually get to the end now because in the warped forests, Endermen are spawning there like crazy. Almost as many as in the end. So I mean,
No, it isn't. It isn't like the end. It's about in between the overworld and the end.
no, but I went on a snapshot and I saw there's like at least 50. That's a lot. I know.
Yeah,
guess
but
that's where they're
what it is,
spawning,
the smaller the biome,
Good to go there.
the smaller the biome, the cramped they are. Because the idea of it is, with the Endermen, they get cramped in. Because the end is so big that they can spawn more.
Yeah.
If one of the forests is small, because they have a spawn limit, right? So they'll spawn in there, but there's such a small area that it looks like there's lots.
But I mean,
So
it's
it's end up
good
like-
that there's enough of them being spawned in. So I guess it'll be easier for some people to find Endermen now and get Ender pearls to get to the end.
Yeah, so the Minecraft speedrun time is gonna go way down.
And seeing all this is in the nether, if they can get to the nether quickly, that'll be really easy. Awesome Enderman, yeah,
And you have all the resources to
yeah, you could do it in the nether, just go there, and it would be really easy.
yeah, and you can use you can use an anchor in the final battle because they use beds usually. You could possibly use an anchor instead.
What?
Yeah.
Wouldn't the anchor just be even more inefficient than red?
No, because it's like the exact same when it comes to the explosion.
Same damage?
Yep.
Same material?
Yep.
Ooh,
Wait,
but
how
it
do
could
you
be
make the
harder.
anchor?
No, because the only way you can get it is from 3 obscure glowstone and 6 crying obsidian. And crying obsidian you can only obtain from bantering.
Yeah, bartering. That's the
Bartering
thing.
takes time, especially if
Really,
you're doing a
No, but
speed
that's the
run.
thing.
If you're doing a speed run, you don't really want to take time bartering.
No, so there is a glitch that Mojang still doesn't know speedrun.
Hmm.
With bartering, there is a way to get your specific item. I'm not sure how they do it, but they can get the specific item every time. So, all they really have to find is some gold and some piglins, and they have everything they need.
I found that if I was trying to play survival Minecraft but just in the nether, but then I found out there's a big problem. There's no cobblestone.
Wait, is there anything else?
No, so there's no way to get gold to barter with like the pigmen or like
There is.
the piglin. No, because you can't
People- no,
mine,
people
you can't
have
mine
done it.
gold with a wooden pickaxe.
People have done it. Trust me.
What?
People have completed the game starting in the nether.
But how do you get cobblestone?
You don't. You
What
skip.
if you-
You skip cobblestone entirely. Because
Yes.
you just find
Hmm.
a nether fortress.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah, but maybe I want to get some gold from the nether. Maybe they should add a way of getting cobblestone.
Yes, you get
Nether
iron
fortress, you
from
can
the
get
nether
gold.
fortress.
Get
yeah,
gold
I
and
know.
iron
Yeah.
from the nether fortress.
Oh wait,
I think-
how do you gonna
And
how you
diamonds.
gonna cut? How are you gonna smelt?
That's the thing, you don't. Because they don't give you gold ore, they give you gold.
No, no, no,
From the
no.
nether
if you-
fortress.
Since gold now naturally spawns.
No, Johnny. So the idea of it is, you go to another fortress, you get 3 gold or 3 diamonds or whatever you find, because you get iron, gold, and diamonds. Make a pickaxe, get some gold. You don't, not from the blocks, but you just kind of go around searching for more and more places where you can get gold.
Okay.
Then you go from there.
I still think they should add some cobblestone. Like maybe if you could, like in a crafting table, you can turn basalt into like full cobblestone. I think that'd work well.
I think basalt can turn into something.
No, I don't think so.
No, there is a way to turn basalt into something. I don't think it's a
I think that'd be a good idea though.
Basalt as in like the same kind of basalt as from the chisel.
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah, it's being added in the Soul Sand Valley biomes to be good. I don't know about the generation. I think there's too many of them. It kind of like crowds the open feeling.
No, but what I hate, they removed one of the Nether's oldest mobs.
Pigment.
What?
Pigmen.
Pigmen. Yeah. They kind of added it back. Just it's got like ears now.
Yeah, but it's the AI and everything is different.
Yeah,
Don't spawn
aren't
in the
they always
nether?
like angry at you now? They're always hostile.
Unless you have gold yet.
Yeah,
Sucks.
which kind of sucks because I don't want to wear gold.
No,
You might as
don't
well just
need to
wear a
always
gold
wear
boot.
gold. Just grab
Just
some
wear
easiest-
gold helmet, gold boots, whatever.
Kind of preferred how if like they're more
Just
of a
get gold
neutral
boots
mob.
because one, they're the easiest to enchant, and two, you can actually. I think they're kind of more efficient.
Yeah.
The AI for the piglins is really good because like it's almost giving them like a personality. Like they actually like.
Right, but the
hunt
problem
the
is,
hoglins
with
and
zombie
stuff.
pigmen, gold farms might not exist.
Hmm.
Because to get zombie pigmen, you have to take a piglin to the overworld. So,
yeah.
you have to basically collect them in the nether. Someone has already figured it out, but it doesn't work every time. On multiplayer servers, it doesn't work. On things like that, you have to scare them using soul lanterns into a nether portal, and then they get taken to the overworld, where they are turned into zombie piglin and then killed. Which is just a huge process to make, firstly make, and then have to go through. Because you have to be loading the chunks inside the nether and outside the nether.
Technically, portal chunks are always loaded.
Yeah, I know, but the portal chunk in the nether is different to where the spawning is.
Yeah.
They have to be moved to take them away, because some of them might not have to.
That's true.
They have to be moved away from the spawning area.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. I feel like the addition of piglin made it like a scarcity to find pigmen, so I guess those farms aren't really gonna work because there aren't gonna be too many of them spawning.
True.
True.
Yeah, I've seen way more piglin. It's actually funny how like I think they should do this to like villages and other mobs as well. How they've actually got more of a personality. Like as a tribe, they'll actually go hunt the hoglins, and they have like battles with the pigmen. It's almost like they're almost like their own like proper AI. Like they act like an actual piglin, like or like a person would. I think that's a great addition. So like they act more civilized, unlike.
Well, not as civilized, but sure.
Not as civil.
But I mean, like they've actually got like a proper AI to like think for themselves, kind of.
Okay, I reckon something they should add is definitely a recipe from rotten flesh to leather.
Yeah.
No, I swear, I've been
Only
waiting for
thing
that
you
like
can
for
use
so
rotten
long.
flesh for, the only thing that you can use rotten flesh for is
And trading,
No.
And trading emeralds with
trading,
the
yeah, for emeralds.
Yeah.
But that still costs, still 32. You might as well take 2, and they could add in like a tanning rack, like as a new item,
What?
where you
What is this
can,
Tinker's construct?
like, you know what I mean though. And you could also add in a tanner to a villager, and they could still use leather for rotten flesh. Because there's no other way to get leather than killing cows. And
Well, what I
cows
think they should do
firstly
is
are
to make it
pain.
into leather, you should be able to make craftable items that you use leather for, in using rotten flesh. Like an item frame instead of the leather, you could use rotten flesh but still get an item frame.
So basically, we're substituting iron for flesh.
You mean leather?
Leather for iron flesh. I think that would work. Like they do that with like other blocks as well, so I guess that could work.
No, but the problem about that is it would just exclude leather from the meta. Because sometimes you need leather, like, definitely. And if people
Probably not
can
for book, probably just like
if people kill some zombies, what would be the point of killing cows? Because you can get things like golden carrots from
But then
the
again, if
villains
you
and
craft
villages.
rotten flesh into leather, what would be the point of killing cows anyway? I guess, I mean...
Killing cows, because you don't want to make... Because leather is still in the crafting recipe. So, sometimes we
I know
might
what they should do.
not have things if you
They
wanna-
should allow rotten flesh to go in the composter. And it'd be like the best source for the composter.
No, instead of
How would you
making
get-
bone meal, it makes leather.
Why leather?
Because leather is in a simple craft, like in a simple kind of way.
What do
Item frames are one of the most expensive things to make.
Oh,
Yeah,
sharp
Leather
fin.
and sticks. Sticks not that hard, leather hard. Because it has about... You sort of get that, right?
Yeah, that's why you can make a cow farm though.
What? Why does this? Why does this exist?
No, I feel like that approach of like crafting rotten flesh into leather will make it more, more complicated, like complex process for like players that aren't really into like complex ways of playing Minecraft, I think putting them into a composter be easier, and you'd be getting bone meal, which I think would be better. I think if they did that, they should make a lot of
transforming zombies into skeletons.
in a way. But I guess like you always like when you kill a zombie, you get a lot of rotten flesh, and then it'll stack up over time, and then you just put it in and just get something useful out of it.
Yeah,
you
it's
can
just
actually
like might
use.
as well.
Yeah, it's like you normally just want to throw it in lava, but this way you'd actually get use for rotten flesh that you can actually use to help grow your crops or something.
So would tanning leather.
But tanning leather, that sounds more like a mod, and like would you add that
Yeah,
into vanilla
because
Minecraft?
Tinker's Construct
kind of feel.
is a mod.
Exactly, but Tinker's Construct, it kind of like changes the feel of vanilla Minecraft would.
But would you rather kill millions of cows to get some like bar, or would you kill zombies?
Kill cows. Like, it'll make books a bit harder to get, as well as like an item frame. But I mean,
That makes it easier though.
adding like a tanning rack will be, it is just overcomplicating the system of Minecraft.
Not exactly.
Not exactly. Look at the bartering system right now. How much of it do you
That's
not
over.
understand?
That's overcomplicating village.
I mean, like, all you have to do for bartering is just drop gold.
I know, but it's overcomplicating villages.
Oh yeah.
Because why wouldn't they add that into villages? Why is it only for zombie piglins?
Well, maybe what they should do is, in a crafting table, if you put 9 rotten flesh in, you get 1 leather.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like something about
So it
tanning
isn't a cheap recipe. You still need 9
You want to make it
rotten flesh.
It's
still,
not a one-to-one equivalent, it's multiple.
yeah. Otherwise, it'd be too easy to get leather.
Yeah, I'm not saying 1-to-1 because that's broken.
Yeah.
One is at no time allowed. It's not how Minecraft.
I think they should still table though, because like we've already got a whole bunch of other like useless like this blast furnace and smoker, and then we've also got like the smithing table.
Or you
I think they should keep it like
smoker.
that.
Yeah,
You could use the smoker.
But then again, that'll still be a 1-to-1 kind of thing.
No, because you could add 6. Every 6 it subtracts 1. It would make more sense.
So you're just suggesting 6-to-1.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just put these in. I just need a limited builder potion, and I don't have
Another
them.
thing to do, in a
That's the
smoker,
unlimited-
if you put it
Where's
in,
the?
for every rotten flesh, you've got a 1 in 9 chance of it becoming leather.
No.
That's just wasteful, Cass.
Yeah, that is pretty wasteful. I'm saying
Run it backwards.
you put every 9 rotten flesh, you get 1 leather. So it
Then
cooks 9.
Guaranteed chance.
Once it's done
If you only
cooking
put in
9,
8,
it
you're
gives
literally
you.
just getting nothing from it. No, I
Isn't
think,
that
like,
literally
crafting
what
would
you
be
just said?
easier, though. Crafting just makes more sense.
But that's not how you make leather, truly. You're supposed to, like,
Minecraft have to be realistic.
realistic.
The
Mine-
crafting recipe.
Okay, Minecraft can put blocks into the air, and you think that's realistic? At that point,
Exactly.
that's not even realistic anymore. That's just fantasy.
But this is the thing.
That's why I think it'd be fine if you just put 9 leather and it become leather.
But this is what I'm trying to say, Kaz.
Yeah, I know.
With a rotten flesh, if you took 9 and put it in the smoker, you'll get leather. Because that's technically how you make leather. You heat up flesh.
Yeah.
Technically, you're burning away to flesh.
But what happens if you only put 8? Like, if you... This is the problem. If you put 8 in the smoker, you're getting nothing.
But if you put in 8 in the crafting table, you get nothing either.
Yeah, but it's just gonna vanish if you put it in. It'll just turn into nothing.
No, because unless you have 9, it wouldn't activate.
It won't cook. Has to have 9 to cook.
But that doesn't work like that.
It does.
Is that
Yeah,
how
it's
smokers
called-
do it?
Metadata.
It's a bit like the villager trading. You have to have that specific amount of blocks or things to trade with it. That's how it works.
It's how
It's
to
literally
it's the same way
the
to
way-
calculating
the way it
how
works is
much
already
stuff you
in the
put into
game.
villager.
So it isn't like they're adding in a new feature.
They could do it in the smithing table then. Like you put in all the run flesh and then you like shift click at the end and it'll give you as much as give you.
Wait a minute. It's not
Because like
activated.
the layout of a smithing table is the input and then arrow then output. So I guess that could work.
A smithing table?
Yeah.
That's made to make that's a weaponsmith.
Yeah, all you can do in that is make netherite weapons and tools. But
That's
I mean
good.
like
That's good though.
yeah I know, but it could get you more use.
Well fed.
Or you could do that in what's that other table that they're not using yet?
That's exactly
Fletchers.
the one they're using.
The Fletchers.
Yeah,
Oh,
the Fletcher
Fletcher
table. You
Fletcher
could do that with leather. Like
A
the one
Fletcher
section leather. In the-
makes bows and arrows.
Yeah, I know, but you could still use it like that.
How?
Oh, wait, no, you know what they should do? Okay, no, this one just makes more sense. To get run flesh, you can trade with villagers with run flesh into leather.
So you just want rotten villagers?
So
no,
you
well, like,
literally
they
just
could be
go on in a
like,
circle.
one of the more common trades is run flesh to leather. Like, that could
We've
be like a
just
really
got
common
that
trade.
ran in the
among them.
entire circle.
Yeah, we've gone in a circle here.
No, but I think that'd be a good idea though.
It's
Like, it's more common trade. Like, the best. I think that's the best way to get run flesh to leather. Like, it just makes more sense that way.
Yeah, but trading in a villager, you trade rotten flesh for emeralds. That's what you want. You don't want to trade rotten flesh for leather.
Plus, I don't think the game would even.
But then you could trade emeralds for leather then.
That's already happened.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
does already happen.
So then what's the point? Yeah, so then run flesh can become leather.
Okay.
So this whole conversation was useless.
Yes.
hmm
You've noticed, along with the rest of us.
Yep.
I must congratulate you on your discovery.
Well, looks like we've got nothing else.
Looks like we just
Yeah.
wasted our time.
Yeah.
I guess we did. Like
So-
15
I
minutes
want to
just
know.
gone.
No, I completely ignored you guys for like the front part until you guys said something about whatever it is.
So we finishing up? 'Cause
Yeah. I think we're gonna finish up now.
Yeah, we're probably
Uh,
gonna finish.
Thanks,
now.
thanks guys for
Thanks-
sticking
thanks
for half an
watching.
hour of us
Thanks for
arguing.
watching, guys.
Most
arguing
pointless
over
thing ever.
1.16.
Yeah, it was a really pointless
Leather.
chat
That was the
about
most
leather,
random thing ever.
which we in the end realized that's already a thing.
Well,
Yeah, thanks for joining me, Phantom and Killer Doge. See